Yeah, yeah, yeah. Feeling so deep in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? When you like me, can't control my anxiety. Like I'm touching the ceiling. When I'm with you, I can't breathe. Boy, you do something to me. Man, bro, the attack was doing it, bro. Came back in my boo. She wanna fuck on the crew. I get it wet like a pool. Came back in my boo. My niggas already going over there. She wanna fuck on the crew. I got it well like a pool. He's that good? He's that good?
Let's get into it, everybody, so you all won't be mad that Golden State's a 13-point favorite. Meanwhile, LeBron saying he never wanted Kyrie traded. We know before the All-Star break they never thought they'd be in this position. Take a listen.
Even if you start back to the summertime when I felt like it was just bad for our franchise to be able just to trade away our superstar, point guard. I felt like the odds was against us, from the summer. We just had so many things going with our team. We shuffled in different lineups. We shuffled in different players. We made a trade at the deadline. And I can't sit here right now and say that that the finals was a part of my thinking.
Stephen A., with that being said, how important is this finals for LeBron?
Well, listen, if you lose, you're going to have 6 losses on your resume in the NBA Finals. So if that's not important, then so be it. But I'd like to, if I may, parse some of the words that he articulated.
Please.
Well, he did say, and he was absolutely correct, he did not want Kyrie Irving traded. He told Dan Gilbert that. But what resonated with me was the word superstar that he used to describe Kyrie Irving. Why? Because maybe if you were treating him like the superstar that he was, he would not have wanted to leave. You see, you gotta work, you gotta pay attention to the things that people say and the things that they don't say. If I am obviously LeBron James is the best player in the world and he's the preeminent superstar in the game. You can't win by yourself because that was proven the first go-round against the Golden State Warriors. The second go-round, despite the stimulus package that the NBA gave the Cavs by suspending Draymond Green, which is when they should have won inside of that year. Nevertheless, they did win. Hold on. Nevertheless, they did win. The Cavs did win that go-round. What I'm saying to you is this same Kyrie Irving that averaged 27 one series, averaged 29 the next, proved him to be a superstar, departed because he didn't want to be treated like some fair-weathered stepchild, okay? He wanted to show that he was worthy of being the face of a franchise. So when I heard that comment, I'm like, technically speaking, yeah, you're right. You did tell Dan Gilbert, don't trade him. But he didn't sit up there and say, Dan Gilbert, please don't trade this man. His brother's a superstar. I need him. What he said was, don't trade him. You got his rights. He's locked in for 2 years. What the hell is he doing? That's a difference. And a guy like Kyrie is going to notice that difference. LeBron in this NBA Finals, to answer the question directly, to me it's important because, you have 6 NBA Finals losses on your resume. I know that everybody else wants to sit up there and lean on that narrative. Look at who he carried and look at how far he took this bunch. And that might be true. But damn, I'm not interested. I'm interested in you going out there and performing. I'm going to tell you this. LeBron's actually playing with house money. A lot of people in the world are looking at it and saying, damn, they don't have a chance including Vegas. And so because he's playing with that house money, I think that actually makes him more dangerous, and we'll see how he reacts to it.
Yeah, I don't even have to say anything. You're your point. Look, if this finals is important to LeBron, the answer to the question, how important? If he wins, it's very important. But it's not just because we're in Oakland.
I'm dead.
Guys, do the Cavs have any chance to win this series? Let me ask you another question.
Gun me. Gun.
Kyrie. LeBron had
Thank you.
I'm with you on that, Steven. I think you're absolutely right. Look, it's on LeBron. Keep that core intact. Don't chase him out. You know, look, Kobe and Shaq fell apart, right? And Shaq was gone. LeBron chased out. Keep that together. That's on you, LeBron. It's your team.
I'm dead.
But I recall that he had Kyrie last year. Did they have any chance to win last year, the Cavs? If they had Kyrie this year, would they have a chance to win? And by the way, the odds makers and the public and reality all agree with you. LeBron, if he somehow wins, look, even when they beat you, you can say whatever you want about Draymond Green. LeBron James beat the team on the road that had the best record in NBA history. LeBron came here and beat you guys. Game 7. You didn't score like the last 4.5 minutes. I was there. That's the reason that's so incredible.
Thank you.
Because you guys, the Warriors are so incredible. That's why it's an amazing accomplishment. If you lose to this team when you're like one of the biggest underdogs in history, no one's going to hold that against you. But if you win, that is, I mean, really, when you talk about LeBron, first go round in Miami when he choked in 4 consecutive fourth quarters. After that performance here against the 73-win Warriors, everyone's got to shut up about that now. Like, you can't say that about LeBron anymore. He's taking care of that. He did it here. If he wins Stephen A., people will say, when did Michael Jordan ever do something like that? When did Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar ever do something like that? Now, he's not going to do it, which is why it would be so incredible if he did. Well,
When the Celtics lost Game 7 to the Cavs on Sunday, and now we know why. Danny Ainge said yesterday that Kyrie had a deviated septum and was recovering from surgery. Shannon, you have a problem with this?
I do. It's not a good look, Skip Bayless, because Kyrie Irving could have had this surgery either earlier or after. Easy. This is not a trauma, it's not a situation where you have to have surgery, say, a couple of days before. Kyrie Irving didn't want LeBron James, because see what happens, Skip, sometimes a man can make his destiny on the very road he took to avoid it. This guy did this. He didn't want to see heard that. Yeah, he didn't want LeBron, because he knew LeBron was coming, right? Yeah, no, I heard it from somewhere. I don't know where I heard it from. He knew LeBron was coming. And the thought that I left this man and what could have been, he didn't want that, Skip. He didn't want to see LeBron. He didn't want to see his old team celebrate on his new home. He went to a new location wanting to be the guy. He's never going to be the guy. He is never going to be what he envisioned, because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, this is always going to be a team. This is always going to be more Golden State Warriors than, say, a Cavaliers or a James Harden or an OKC Thunder, where you know who the de facto guy is. Skip, this is a team, because they went the last 2 months without you. They went to the Eastern Conference Final without you the last 2 months. They went to the Eastern, they made it this far without Gordon Hayward. So it's easy for these guys to buy in. See, everybody thinks they had Kyrie. I don't know how well does Kyrie blend with these guys. If Jason Tatum would have had the opportunity to grow,
had Gordon Hayward and Kyrie been there, with Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier, would they have gotten an opportunity to grow? Skip, this is a terrible look for Kyrie because the deviated septum, Skip, he broke his nose out or he had a nose injury. Yeah. This was like in November. You could have been had this done. As a matter of fact, when they're cleaning up your knee, you could have had them did that also. They could have got a knee and a nose at the same. Save money on the insurance too, Joy. That's a bad look. He didn't want LeBron in his house dancing.
You could be right about that, but the bigger picture is, I think Kyrie would have lost either way, because if the Celtics had won, then he would be forced to go celebrate with a team that he didn't contribute to whatsoever in the playoffs. And he's got a big ego, which he has earned in this league, and I think that would have hurt him just as badly as having to watch LeBron and company celebrate. So I agree with you. It's a weak look. And I've had several friends who've had that deviated septum surgery, and it's no fun, but it comes and it goes, and it could have been done after the finals during the summertime.
Oh, once you had your knee done, Skip, you could have had it. You could have. I mean, it was not a. If it was that big of an issue, why didn't you have it done sooner? It's not. That's not an issue, Skip. But it's like a spleen. Your spleen ruptures, or you got gallbladder or something like that. That's not a deviated septum is not a medical emergency.
It's not.
And so for Kyrie, because Skip, this is a bad look either way around. Because the Cavaliers goes to the finals again, minus Kyrie. The team that he's currently playing for was one game away from getting to the finals, minus Kyrie. So he's in a lose-lose. At least, even if you just, golf clapping, because deep down inside, Skip, because think about it, Skip, Terry Rozier, with the exception of Game 7, he played unbelievable. Well, if he playing unbelievable, do we really want to give Kyrie a max deal?
Yes, they do.
Okay, then
bet on it?
I'm just saying.
Hey, Danny Ainge laughed yesterday about people who suggested to him.
Yeah, he laughed. He laughed about getting rid of Isaiah too. Let Kawhi come up on the market, and let's see what they're willing to part with. Because I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna work out. Jason Tatum. Like Kyrie, he was suppressed with LeBron James.
Bro, oh my God.
What do you think, Jaylen Brown? What do you think Rozier III?
He really killed me.
With those two
wow.
And their minutes dip, and their shots dip. How's that gonna play with them, Skip?
I wouldn't care.
Oh, you don't care now.
Kyrie is a nuclear weapon. And again, not 20/20 hindsight. I tweeted before the game on Sunday night. This is the point where they missed Kyrie Irving. And did they ever? They missed 32 threes, and he would have made several of those.
Well, I wish he'd have made. Well, he missed 7 in Game 3, Joey. Remember that game we?
What does it say? He never won a Finals MVP.
It says that the NBA is all about LeBron James. That's what it says. Steph Curry is playing in LeBron James's world. And by the way, once upon a time, I was doing Sports Nation at the time.
What does it say that Curry never won a Finals MVP?
It says that the NBA is all about LeBron James. That's what it says. Steph Curry is playing in LeBron James' world.
How did I die, though? I'm mad.
What does it say that
How did I die?
Finals MVP?
That would have been a 5-shot if I would have killed him.
LeBron James. That's what it says. Steph Curry is playing in LeBron James' world. And by the way, once upon a time, I was doing Sports Nation at the time. I came out and said, guess what, everybody? In no other era would this be true. It doesn't seem fair, but Steph Curry's the best player in the world. It's his world. He should be the guy in Space Jam, right? He should be the... And LeBron came out and proved me wrong, boy, in a big way. It's about LeBron. He's too good. He's so much better than any other single player. It's ridiculous. And here's the proof. What are the NBA Finals MVPs about? Without LeBron. He should have won 3. He got 1. The other 2, in this Warriors-Cavs matchup, who got the MVP? 1, Iguodala, the guy charged with guarding him. And in the next one, where he didn't win the MVP, KD, the guy matched up with him. The point is, everyone recognizes, including the voters, this is about LeBron James. If he wins, we're giving it to him. If they lose, then we're going to select the guy matched up with him or defending him, because we understand that's the most important thing. That's what Steph's lack of MVPs means.
I just wanted to give you a round of applause. I mean, I'm so touched by what you just said. I mean, my God, if Cleveland would have won, LeBron would get the MVP instead of Ken J.R. Smith or Kyle Clover or Tristan. Wow. Here's my deal. You know what this says about Steph Curry, Max Kellerman? What's that? It says that he was never in the conversation for the greatest in the world. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter I have ever seen in my life. I don't care whatever era you pick. There has never been a greater shooter than Steph Curry. On the move, left to right side, top of the key, mid-range, long range, each corner, off the dribble stand.
Yes, sir.
It don't matter. This brother.
Yes, sir.
Take into account.
Yes, sir.
This dude is the greatest shooter I've ever seen in my life. Averaged 26.8 last year in the NBA Finals. Okay? But when you look at his game and you look at his size to go along with this game, while we concede, gladly I might add, that he's the greatest shooter in the world, he's not in that conversation for the greatest player in the world. This dude, Kevin Durant, that we talk about here, we talked about disappearing in a couple of fourth quarters or whatever. I want to remind everybody, while LeBron averages triple-double, Kevin Durant averaged 35 and 8 on 55% shooting. This brother was on another level, and I was very, very proud of him last year from the standpoint.
I didn't know where he was at. I didn't know where he was at. So of course I'm gonna die. Man, bro, that's a good game.
Point that he came after LeBron. He from opening tap in game 1 of the NBA Finals. He said, "This is my time. Here I come." Because he could have rode the gravy train with a superior team and went to the finals, won the finals, and that would have been that. He didn't do that. And so what I'm saying is, when you have LeBron, it's not just LeBron. It's on the floor too, because we recognize that those are two of the top 3 or 4 players on the planet. And Steph Curry is phenomenal, and great as he is, he ain't there.
Game 7, with your team on the line, and getting focused now to this defending champ.
It's been quick turnaround, but it's been great. Obviously this is a team that the majority of our team is very familiar with, and actually me and JC are as well. Me and George Hill playing them however many times in the West this year, so it's been good.
What do you see from LeBron over the past month that exemplifies why he's been able to make it to 8 straight finals?
The same thing you guys have seen. I mean, his numbers he's putting up in the playoffs, the work he puts in, speaks for itself, and just being able to witness it and be a part of it has been an experience.
Nick said the trash talking text. Nick Young, remember him?
Doesn't ring a bell. No, go ahead.
The trash talking texts have been free flowing though.
Yeah, no, he's a fun-loving guy, so it's been fun to it's been fun to exchange back and forth with him.
And during the series, it'll continue.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, Nick's one of those guys that even on the court it will happen.
You guys are huge underdogs. Do you sort of enjoy that?
underdogs in whose mind?
Well, the odds makers, I guess.
That's them. You know, we're happy with our odds, and you know, we're very confident.
Do you think it's possible to
Win.
together this late?
Why are y'all confident?
Where you guys could all click finally?
I mean, we're here, you know, so we've been doing something right. But yeah, I mean, I think it's you know, we plan on it. You know, it wouldn't surprise us at all. As a matter of fact, it's something we expect.
Just describe the experience of making a mid-season switch like that and coming to a team that's let you know and what that has been like for you guys to adjust and try to live up to what the needs from you.
It was a major change of pace, you know, because we had you know, I had 2.5, JC had 3.5 years in LA of, you know, pretty much being, you know, of being one role, you know, the whole time, and now you come to a team mid-year, an already established team, and, you know, try to adjust to what they're doing and figure out where you fit in and stuff like that. So, but you know, it's having guys like LeBron and Clover and Kevin, Tristan, you know, our vets has been a must, because they've been able to you know, help us understand our roles and where we fit in and exactly what we're supposed to do so much better.
Heather, can you categorize your memories of watching these two teams the last 3 years from afar?
Yeah, I mean, it was every single game was exciting. You know, obviously it was you know, it's two completely different teams at this point. You know, now you know, we've added who we've added, they've added who they've added, and so it's obviously it's gone on for the past 3 years, but at the same time, this year is going to present something completely different, because both teams are completely different. You know?
How?
Maybe Eureka moment,
How?
maybe the national anthem game one, but going back to the first time you watched an NBA Finals, and here you are. What's your memory of first being a witness to an NBA Final that team?
Oh man,
What do you think of when you think of NBA Finals?
Yes,
I mean,
sir.
honestly, this is just you bringing that up. There's so many memories I have. It's hard to even, you know, pick out one. But, you know, sitting on the couch watching ball and with family and stuff like that, it was always, you know, man, it would be so cool to play in that. But at the same time, you just kind of sang that. You never really think like, okay, I'm gonna be here doing this today. So it's something that hasn't necessarily hit yet, and I'm really hoping it won't until after hopefully we win, so that I can you know, sit back and just kind of reflect on this incredible journey and you know, the experience of a lifetime. Oh, what's up, Adina?
What's going on?
Oh man, look at two of my favorites here.
What's this journey been like? Like everything coming full circle?
It's been wild. It's been wild. Obviously, you know, coming into the league with Lakers, we weren't necessarily, you know, our goals weren't NBA championship, you know. So, you know, being able to, you know, kind of flip the script and end up on this team here, you know, being the team that my dad played for, being where I've grown up and the team I've rooted for my entire life, and now I'm, you know, playing with arguably the greatest player of all time, you know, and potential to win a ring is you know, pretty unbelievable. I mean, I got to play with Kobe Bryant, and now I get to play with LeBron James, and it's you know, the stories I'm gonna have.
On the flip side, like, has Nick offered much and said, like, what's it like on the other end?
Has Nick offered much? Are we talking about the same person?
Yeah.
No.
He likes to talk.
He loves to talk. No, he's not really. You know, we've obviously it's gonna be friendly and stuff. You know, but we both want the same.
How much shield did he have? How much shield did he have?
So there's going to be, whether we're friends or not, there's going to be there's serious competition going on.
Being back home for
Charlie,
JR, this series is sort of often characterized as the Warriors against LeBron, sort of forgetting the rest of you guys. How offensive do the rest of you guys need to take that?
I mean, I don't really take offense to it. It is what it is. I'm just here to win. I'm not here to play for the Hall of Fame or nothing like that. I'm here to win the championship and do the best for my teammates.
You guys have been typically winning when you're hitting your threes, and you're not winning when you're not hitting your threes. You're a big part of that. Is that mentally prepared to go in and just knock down your threes in the series?
Yeah, whenever I get an opportunity to, I'm going to take my shots. Shots been feeling good lately, so got a lot of confidence in it, and just got to keep shooting, no matter what it is. They're gonna shoot their shots, so we're gonna have to make some.
Now, what do you think this rivalry is?
Brand new whip, got brand new whip, got no cheese. No shots, please. S and D's.
No, it's in their favor. They're up 2-1 on us as far as championships. So right now they're beating us, so we down. So we got to catch up.
Tired of seeing each other?
Nah, not in the finals. Shoot. I could be seeing it in the summer in the Bahamas right about now, but I'm cool. I'm glad where we at.
Yeah, how do you feel this? It's still special.
Yeah, man. Every time you play in the finals is special. You can never take opportunities like this for granted. Whether it's 4 straight, so many players who played this game never got an opportunity to get to this point. So you definitely can't take it for granted.
You always said that it's the 4th straight time, but what's different this time?
I mean, I would say both of our personnel is a little bit different. Well, ours is much more different than theirs. But more than anything, we're still an underdog, like y'all talk about. So it's going to be an uphill battle, so not too much difference for us.
Do you guys have an advantage? Might it be that they haven't seen you since all the changes that took place?
If that's our advantage, I'll take it. They haven't seen us. Obviously, they're still going to come out and play the way they play. That's going to be the key. Slowing them down, trying to contest as many shots as we can, and rebound, because they're also a great rebounding team. So more than anything, it's going to come down to defense and our ball.
You've been with LeBron for 3 years now. Are you ever surprised anymore by what you can do?
Yes and no. Obviously, he's got so many records and stuff like that, or accolades, whatever you want to call it. But to go out day in and day out and see what he does and see how he performs under whatever circumstances, no matter who's out there playing, it's still special to watch.
Andre Iguodala has been ruled out. How does the flow of the game? How does the game change with him not on the floor?
I mean, he's a big plus to the team. Obviously, defensively, he's obviously not one of their shooters, but he's one of those guys who do so many things that doesn't show up in the stat sheet. Rebounds, takes charges, pushes the ball, finds an open man, makes a shot when he needs to. He's a great cutter, extremely athletic. So, I mean, they'll tell you they're going to mess with him. I mean, obviously we know that because he won MVP the first time we played him. So he's a big part of the team.
Coach, can you put in perspective on something either once, let alone 4 straight?
It's tough. Day in and day out, the grind is stay the course and keep focused. To get to this point is definitely one of the hardest things I've done. Fortunately, I get to play with some great players, so I get to ride sometimes. I have to do too much work. Fortunately, we get there and get an opportunity to play in front of our family and friends on the biggest stage, and in our eyes, the biggest stage in sports, and just get to go out there and leave it all out. So it's fun.
JR, the Warriors were talking about how high LeBron's IQ is. Can you just give us some examples, that you've seen firsthand of how high it is?
I mean, he shows me day in and day out. Whether it's knowing a play that MJ ran against Phoenix way back in the 90s, or some play that he seen yesterday, or his IQ is ridiculous. He can process things extremely fast on the move while things are happening in certain situations. It's pretty remarkable. If I to sit here and pinpoint anything. More than anything, I think his ability to change the play as it's happening without nobody else knowing. I think that's extremely talent that he has and that people may not see. But and it's not always about him or getting the assist. It might be the hockey assist where he makes a pass or he sees somebody else is going to rotate or whatever. So his IQ is extremely high.
Well, it hasn't quite hit me yet because I have to do all this media. I'm ready to play, ready to get to the game tomorrow, but it's fun. I'm going to enjoy every moment, and I'm truly grateful to be here.
Obviously, you guys come in as heavy underdogs, and that's kind of been indicative of what your season's been like all season.
Yeah, you're correct. Everybody has doubted us throughout the whole season. Everybody had an expectation of what we should be, and we wasn't. They threw us under the bus and thought we couldn't make it this far, but we knew what we had. We knew what we can do, and now we're here, and we're still going to get doubted going against this team, but we obviously know what kind of team we have and know that we can win.
They lost here on their home floor for the first time in the postseason. Those 7 games with Houston. You feel maybe they're more vulnerable than they've been in the past in terms of coming to the NBA Finals?
I mean, every team is capable of losing. If you play the right way, if you do the right things to make it tough on them to lose the game. I don't think anybody has a super team where they're just going to win every game. We have a great team, and we know we can beat this team. We just got to come in and do the right things and to put us in a good position to win.
How do you dynamics of
I've always been an underdog my whole life, so that's my nature. I'm always going to be a fighter. I'm always going to go out there and compete. And, most of our team is going to carry that same aggression when we come into the game.
Andre Iguodala was the holdout for game 1. How does that change the dynamics of what you guys do? And how does that change the dynamics of what they like?
I think first and foremost, we don't have to plan for him playing, just he's not playing. But we still have to focus on the defensive end, on what threats they have that's going to be out there on the floor.
I don't know what you or how do you describe the postseason and the year, but I guess specifically the postseason.
There you go. It's hard to put it into words. It's amazing to watch. It's amazing to be a part of. That guy has done everything for us. He's playing outstanding, amazing, phenomenal basketball at year 15. Probably the best. I mean, I've seen him play some great games, but collectively, these playoffs, he's been truly remarkable. And maybe that's because he's on my team. I'm able to enjoy it a lot more instead of being on the opposing end. So it's been amazing to watch, amazing to be a part of.
So is there some advantage to you guys coming in here? The last time these two teams met, this team that's going to take the floor tomorrow is not the same team that took the floor back in January.
Talking about us?
Yeah, is that a little bit of an advantage for you guys coming in?
I don't know if it's an advantage. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're going to